Have it. Cheeky Richo's beef curry with basmati rice. Hi and welcome to Cheeky Richo's beef curry. I have made this recipe in response to a request by Megan for a curry recipe. The ingredients will be in the recipe box below, so let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is add our oil to our Thermochef jug, our carrots that have just been cut into chunks, our red curry paste, garlic cloves which have just been chopped in threes, that'll do, and our root ginger which has been peeled and also just cut into chunks. A couple of our just sliced little chillies, and a couple of chunks of our onion, probably about one whole onion. And now we want speed for 100 degrees for about a minute. Okay, after a minute, scrape down the sides, get everything off the lid of the jug. It smells really good, it's really quite strong. And that's what you should have. Now we're going to add our stock powder, our homemade passata, which appears in another video, the rest of our onion, bar some onions that we have sliced. They're going to be added with the meat at the last minute. And our coconut cream, 100 degrees, 5 minutes, speed 3. Okay, after that time is up, bubbly hot, really bubbly hot, and that's what you should have there. You see that? It's quite a rich, very fragrant, creamy curry. Now, we're going to add our beef, which has been cut up into pieces about that size, with no fat on it. There's some slightly bigger, some slightly smaller, but all about the 1.5 to 2 centimetre cube mark. In they go. The sliced onion. So the onion's just been finely sliced. It's the balance of the onion. In with the rest of our little sliced peppers or chilies. They're just the sweet, they're quite mild peppers. In they go too. Just give that a bit of a move around. Now speed 100 degrees, another 5 minutes. Okay, after that time, this is what you should have. Your curry's rich, still quite thin, with some chunks in it. The beef is still intact. You see that? Hasn't been chopped up at all, but it's really quite runny. The meat's cooked. There's still a bit of texture to the vegetables. Now we're going to get some potato flour and mix it with some water. Just enough water to make it into a paste. And we're going to turn it back on again, 100 degrees, speed 1, and drizzle this in the top lid through the measuring cup hole until it's thick enough. Okay, this is the consistency you're after, just a little bit thicker than water. Okay, now we're just going to drizzle this in the top, a little bit at a time, and it will thicken. You may not need all of it, it depends on how much moisture came out of your beef and your vegetables. A little bit more. Just keep your eye on it through the hole, and you'll see it start to thicken. Okay, after about a minute or so, we're just going to check our curry. It's quite thick, certainly thick enough. We still have some potato flour that we weren't able to use, but it's better to have a little too much than not enough. And that's ready to serve over rice. So I prefer to leave this until the next day for the flavours to develop more, but it's perfectly cooked right now. Chunks of beef, you've got the gravy, you've got pieces of onion, pieces of chili still intact. Everything here was made in the one bowl. How good is that? In minutes. Okay, we'll give it a bit of a taste test. It's pretty hot. Be careful here. That's great. The beef's cooked and tender. The vegetables still have some texture. That's delicious. Well, I hope you enjoyed the curry, Megan. Thanks for requesting it. Hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration. If you'd like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, please check out my Cheeky Richo channel, and don't forget to please subscribe, leave a comment, or even a recipe request. Do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day. Let's ladle some of this beef curry into a little rice moat there. And there you have it. Cheeky Richo's beef curry with basmati rice.